Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So in this video, which I'm recording in May but probably will release in June because I'm going to have very little time in June to do videos, I'm going to share my colouring supplies basically that I've purchased late March, maybe even, I don't know, April and May, let's just call it. So the things I purchased during April and May that are supplies. So Tig and Kitty both say hello and let's get started. So we have, first of all, something that's more stationery, but I just thought I'd include them. So I purchased, these were in the Easter holidays, I think. So when we went to the Lake District, we went to Lancaster, which is a lovely historic town, and there was a stationery shop there. So I saw these, I like Legami products, I think. Legami, and anyway, you can get them from Glaze Pens and they have some lovely stationery. So I got this pencil with loads of scary looking formulas on them from maths, so genius at work. I won't quite call myself a genius, but then there you go, I quite like the pencil, so I got it. And then two more Legami products. So pens, You Are Beautiful, which is a lovely little butterfly pen, so I got that, and one replacement which is a turquoise colour ink, Bloom Your Own Way, because the one I have finished, as in the ink's finished. So next I saw this in the range and decided to purchase it because I quite like the these little stickers, and I want to get more into particularly decorating my pages with things like this. So stickers, and especially on like single-sided PDF pages, I think just like give your pages something a little bit extra. The other thing I purchased are these. Now I did get these from eBay. For some reason can't seem to get hold of these Glaze Pens in packs. Yeah, you can buy them individually from places like Glaze Pens, but they do cost quite a lot. I think they're £2 something. So to get a set of them, I think this was about £15. You get a much better deal, but I just can't seem to find many sets. But I found this one on eBay. You don't obviously get the black and other colours. There are a few colours not on here, I don't think. So the ones that I couldn't get in the set, I think I'm going to just buy in a couple of months. I'll probably just buy it from Glaze Pens, because I think Glaze Pens may have a summer sale on, so hopefully these will be reduced by 10% at least, hopefully. So yeah, that's the jelly roll glaze. I do really like the different jelly roll glazes, so yeah, that was that. Then from Amazon Japan, I wanted to try the Supervision paints, and I did buy these. It says it's the Chameleon Watercolor. It says Rock Mica or Miko, however you say it. And then I got this is the Gift of the Whale, because it's got purples and blues and sort of greens, and that's what I really like. Now, I don't really particularly like tube paints. It's not that I don't like them, it's just that they're a little bit more hassle to work with. So I know that you can put these into the little pans, which I have got some pans that I could put them in. So I wanted to ask if anybody knows, do you just like basically fill the pan up and that's it, and you just leave it and that's all you do and you let it dry? Because I'm not sure, because I've never done it before. So if anybody knows, I would really appreciate if you could let me know, because I do want these. I think I've got them, let me just show you. There we go, I've got some of these, you see. So I've got these little pans, and I thought that I would really like to have them in the pans. I'll use them more if they're in the pans than if they're like this. You can see that I've already used a little bit of them, because what I did is was doing a little bit of a chemistry experiment, and I was mixing all sorts of paints in a palette. I put a bit of this in, and then I put a bit of some, what was it called? I put a bit of some Cosmic Shimmer Pixie powder in with sparkles, and then I put in some, you know, the paints which are, where are they? I haven't got them here, but basically they're the ones, they're the Gansai Tambi ones, you know, with the green packaging. So I even added those, and I mixed them all together, and I'll show you the page in my end of completed pages where I used it, and I got a really nice sort of shiny, unique look. So yeah, more mixing of paints will probably ensue when I have the time. But yeah, I do like these. I think they are lovely, and I really wanted to try them because I did hear that the Supervision paints can be like, there's some fakes out there, and especially the pan versions. So I wanted to find out what the real paints were like, and apparently if you get them in tubes, they're the bona fide thing, they're the genuine thing. So anyway, that's the Supervision. So they did cost a bit because they are quite expensive, but I wanted to try them out. And then I did see these a while ago on the lovely Connie's channel on Colouring Chemist, and I really like the colours. I think they're so nice, the muted neutral colours. And then I have already used some of these. I can't remember, where did I use them? I used them somewhere, but I can't remember. But I did use them in May, and on my May colouring pages, and they're really, really nice, and I really like them. I didn't do my own swatch, so I just used this, like this sticker, to go off the colours. But you don't get many colours like this in watercolour paint sets. Not in the, you know, the less expensive ones. So I thought these were lovely, and I like the fact that they come in these large pans as well, and they're easy to use with bigger brushes. So yes, thank you Connie for enabling me with this, but I'm glad I bought these. Really, really nice to use. So them, and then what else did I buy? And then I got I got some items from Graby. Now, some of this was a present from my husband, I think these ones. These Graby acrylic markers, extra fine tip. Now, a long time ago, a fairly long time ago, Graby sent me these markers, and I think it's the 28 set. And I have to say, these markers, sorry, these acrylic markers, let me just give them a bit of a shake. They're honestly brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant. I love the tip. The tip is amazing. They're still going strong. They're still working. They're fine tip, and I really like them, and they work so well. And honestly, I knew that I would replace these. I don't really need to replace all of them, but I actually realised that they've got a 48 set. So I thought, I need to have the 48 set. I wish I could have the 48 set because there's more colours, and I wanted a bigger selection of browns as well. So I saw this 48 set, and my husband kindly gifted this to me. So it's the 48 extra fine tip markers, and I think you get the back here a drawing pad as well. As you can see, I haven't even swatched them yet, which I'm actually I might do after this video, just because, you know, I might as well while I've got a little bit of time. And then there's a dark swatch here as well. I don't really want to use all of these, that's the thing. I think what I thought to myself is I'll use the 28 first and then use these, but then I thought to myself that there's some colours in here that aren't in my 28 set, so I might add them. But I really am pleased with this. So yeah, the 28, and now this one wasn't available on Amazon UK, so it was actually from the Graby website. So I did buy it from the actual Graby website, as did I buy some other bits and bobs from the Graby website. There's these glitter gel pens. Their pens with the extra ink were sold out, and they always seem to be sold out, so I just bought these instead, and I quite like the glitter. Because I envisage in June, you'll see when I do my colouring bag for June, it's going to be minimum, and it's going to be colouring pages that are not too, they're not going to take long. So yeah, because I'm going to be so busy. So lovely glittery gel pens. So I got the 12 set of those, and then the colour names are at the back there. And then I also got the extra, I don't think I've activated these, which I don't think I have, no. Let's do one on camera. So this is the 24 glitter markers with the extra fine tip. So I thought I'd do a little Graby haul. It's a little bit of a pencil lead there. To shake forever and ever before. I should have thought this before, shouldn't I? But knowing me, I forgot. They're not as, maybe it's because I haven't shaken them enough, but yeah, there we go. Get going now. So here we go. They're okay. They're not as, I mean, I'm just trying one, so maybe. All right, that's better. But yeah, look at this. It's not, I'm not too impressed at the moment, I've got to be honest. Look at that. It's not working properly, which isn't great. So the tip cannot be clogged straight away. Look at that. That's not what you expect. So yeah, just thought I'd do it in front of you, and you can see there it's not working well. So completely opposite to their actual acrylic markers, the glitter ones. Well, this one doesn't seem very good, so it's really disappointing that. If I find that these do not, let's try another one. If these do not work, then I am going to contact Graby, I think, because that's not really good, is it? If you buy a product and then the markers don't work. So this one looks like it's a bit better. Yeah, this one works. See, I don't have the issue with that. So when it does work, it's lovely. But I think this one doesn't work, so that's not great. Look at that. No, that's definitely an issue with the pen. Because, yeah, now, yeah, I might contact them and see what they say. But yeah, I need to try them out basically to see they all do work. So that's the Graby 24 glitter markers, the extra fine tip. And then the other one that I purchased was these. Now, they're white markers and black markers, like I said, are absolutely amazing. So you do get, obviously, a white and a black in the main set. But instead of using, I think one of the best, or the best, white white pen highlight that I found is the Graby white fine tip acrylic marker, and so I got a set of them because I was ordering from them anyway. Anyway, that's that. And then what else do we have? Oh yes, from Amazon UK, this was I think it was on a sale price. I wanted to get these for a while, these 80 connector pens, and you can see that I have used them. That's why they're all a little bit over the place, but I have used them and I really like them. I do need to do a swatch of them. Oh, what's this? Oh, look, you get some like cut out things that you can colour. But oh yeah, there's something else. There's a leaflet here as well. So yeah, I do want to do a swatch of this, and I don't want to keep them in here because it's just a pain to use. It's a bit of a faff, so I don't really want to keep them in here. I really like the brown shades in here and these olivey greens. The greens, I would have liked some darker greens, but anyway, they were definitely worth the price that I paid, which I can't remember what it was, but I've wanted these for a long time, and these water-based markers are lovely to use, especially on books that allow you to blend with water on the page. So really, really like those. What else do I have? From, I can't even remember where it's from, but yeah, I know where it's from, actually. From Budley Crafts, I think it is, Budley Crafts UK. I got this masking writer, Zig masking writer. So it's a masking pen. I still have to use it, but what I'll do is I'll try to use it on a colouring update or a colouring snippets video so I can show you how I've used it. And I thought this would be really good for small areas, so I got that. I also purchased some Americana Deco Art paint. So I got Purple Petal, Winter Blue, Sweet Mint, Lamp Ebony Black, because I use this a lot and really should have got the bigger version, but anyway, I got that. And then I also purchased this gorgeous Black Forest Green, which is really nice to use on a background. So I got those. I really cannot remember where I got these Calero paints from, whether it was Budley Crafts as well. I'm not 100% sure. It might have been actually Calligraphy Arts UK. So I got the case from them as well. And then these paints that I didn't have. I think I've got all the Calero paints now. Over the years I've been collecting them. I've got Aurum, which is a beautiful, stunning colour. Spellbound, which is again another beautiful colour. Gold Rush, Thunder, Ice Blue, Pixie, beautiful. Siren is gorgeous as well. Cosmic Purple, Pumpkin Party, Golden Meadow. Black Forest I already had, but it's running out, and that's one of my favourites. And then I also got a 25p, I think it was, mixing empty palette. So those are the Calero paints, but they're absolutely gorgeous. Now I have a little swatch of them. I'm just going to put it away, and then I remember, did I got a swatch of them? I'm sure I did a swatch, so let us show you. There we go. New Black Calero palette. So these are the swatches. So Aurum, Spellbound. You can see it's definitely a two-tone colour in there. You can see glittery, and then most of the others are metallic. I like the Thunder, it's quite a unique colour, and the Ice Blue's gorgeous. The Siren looks gorgeous, as does the Pixie. It's got beautiful shades there. But yeah, those are them. Then from Amazon Japan, I also, together with the books that I ordered, purchased this. It's a fine tip water brush. I'm not sure what brand it is because it's all in Japanese. It might be this bit, Akashia. So yeah, I don't think it's Tombow, because I did buy a Tombow one from not to replace, but just as a spare, because these are really nice. They're one of my favourite water brushes now. So a couple more water brushes. And then from Amazon UK again, these were reduced price. I actually got these just before the Easter holidays. I do actually have these tinted watercolour pencils, but I bought a set for leaving on my desk or taking on holiday, because they are such beautiful shades, these tinted watercolours. They're absolutely stunning. I highly recommend these tinted colour pencils. They give you shades that you don't normally get now. Just thinking, have I got... Wait a second. Let's see. Okay, so in my big pencil case here, with watercolour pencils, these are the tinted ones, and these are the shades. Look at those unique, gorgeous shades, all the way to G5. All of these, those really like tinted, muted colours. to give a certain gloomy look. And I've always wanted to buy another set of these, and they were reduced price, and I thought, well, might as well buy them while I can, because, you know, you never know what's going to happen, do you? So eventually, if I don't, I don't want to regret not purchasing them. And then I thought I'd also try the Design Journey version of these tinted ones, because they're really nice watercolour pencils actually. So I thought I'd try these out, and I thought they'd be good for taking on holiday. So I think I'm going to keep these on my desk as some easy to hand watercolour pencils that I could use. And then the other thing I purchased was this, and this was quite a while ago, but I got this from Amazon UK. It is the Liuvie acrylic paint marker set, the 168 set. Now, I prefer these. I mean, they look like the Thule art, and they act like the Thule art, but they're not Thule art, basically. But they've got the tip of the Thule art, which is what I really like. So that's why I got these, because I prefer the finer tipped acrylic markers, and then I can rely on the Artex brush ones for larger areas. But yeah, these are lovely. I also did get, which I cannot show you on camera because it's too much to move, is the Ohuhu alcohol marker storage, wooden storage thing. The wooden storage, you know, storage thing basically. And then I also did purchase, or I know from Budley Crafts, some of these, I can't remember which ones now, some Puritaki Zig Rail water brush pens. These are amazing, they're so pigmented. And then I did organise them in 2 cases because they don't all fit in one case. There are some that I'm missing, like for example, there's one missing here. So there are some that I've not got a full set yet, but I'm aiming to get some open stock so that I can. I just thought I'd put the spaces in, you know, so then I don't have to redo everything again, because I've learned from that mistake. So yeah, I have got the. Where is it? Look, I've got a swatch chart here. I can show you. So I am missing not that many. If you look, let's get it the right way around, shall we? I'm missing a few here, can you see, there and there. So hopefully by the end of the summer I should have filled these gaps, because I really do want the full set, because they're just amazing to intensify your colouring, to really exaggerate and make your colouring so pigmented and vivid. So they are definitely one of my favourite mediums to use. And then the other thing that I'm pretty much at the end now, just one more thing. I did get this, in fact, yeah, this was a little gift. Well, everything's a gift really, but this was another thing I purchased, shall I say. This was the rotating bamboo organizer, and it was a reduced price again, so I got it. And yeah, I just put the pencils that I use regularly here, and white gel pens and all the other little sparkly bits and metallic bits, and you know, to add embellishments and things, blenders here, and you know, all that sort of stuff. And that's it, guys. That's my huge it actually feels like I've bought so much, but it was over 2.5 months, and I think I pretty much have everything I need really. And if there is any other bits and bobs, it's, you know, I can get them as and when I can. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything that you have recently purchased as well that you are enjoying using. Until next time, guys, take care, happy colouring, bye.